Hi, I'm Dr. Wilson with Delta Chiropractic and Wellness. I have TJ here with me.
PTP counseling and mental performance. What is going on? Excited to
Yeah.
be here.
We're going to talk about stress today. So, y'all just get to sit, listen,
Yeah,
hopefully learn something.
yeah, low key podcast style, I guess,
Yeah,
but
low
just
key
really
podcast.
a conversation because I'm very interested about how stress shows up for you and your clients or patients. How do you
Yeah,
refer
I
to them?
call my patients.
Yeah, how does
Yeah.
stress show up in your patients' lives?
Well, there are three different types of stress. So, we have physical stress, emotional stress, and chemical stress. And here in the office, I like to dive into all three different types with my patients. So, physical stress is the physical stress we put on our bodies every day, having a hard labor job, working out, sitting at a computer desk all day long.
Yeah.
And then we go into emotional stress, which is like finances, family, kids, anxiety, things like that. And then we can dive into chemical stress, which is the chemicals that you put into and onto your body.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
think about all the chemicals that are in your shampoos, that are in your body washes, your lotions.
I feel like I'm getting called out. Yeah.
And then think about all the chemicals that are in your foods. Like how many chemicals are in mac and cheese that we could eliminate, right? So diving into all three different types of stress is what I like to do here in the office. Most common is physical stress. We're taking the physical stress off the spine to let your nervous system function properly, but all three tied together. So we need to address all three of them as a whole.
100%. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
hearing you talk about the three differences, and I was interested. I'm like, okay, what delineates each? I
Mm-hmm.
love the way it's framed. And when you talked about emotion, I was like, oh, that sounds like what I do, right?
Yes, exactly.
And the physical, it's I almost don't like that we separate the three just as a
Mm-hmm.
culture, right?
Oh
We talk
yeah.
about the three areas of
Mm-hmm.
physical, emotional, chemical, and you need to go to this person for this person for this person for this. It's good to have the specialties,
Yes.
but the specialties need to work together,
Oh, for
right?
sure.
If you're seeing someone who has emotional distress, or I'm seeing someone in physical distress, I may not have the tools to address what's going on with the spine or any other physical ailments.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got to tap in with Dr. Faith, right?
Yes.
And have that holistic community based
Mm-hmm.
healing.
Oh, for sure. Because I am not capable, or I don't have the right mentality to work with the emotional stress sometimes of my
Yeah,
patients.
yeah,
Whenever we're getting adjusted, I am helping the physical stress. I can talk all about the chemical stress. When it comes to the emotional side, I am not the person to give you emotional advice.
and
So
it's
I need a
yeah,
good, reliable practitioner to refer my patients to get the help that they need. And that's
yeah.
you.
I appreciate it. It's
Mm-hmm.
good to know those differences though, knowing the limits to your expertise.
Yes.
And I think that's important because otherwise you get endangered by saying, "Oh, I can help any and everybody." It's good, like kind of a heart thing to want to do
Yes.
that,
Mm-hmm.
but you can help more people by putting them in the
Oh,
positions
yeah.
that they want to be.
For sure. I did not go to school to be a therapist, right? I
Yeah.
had my minor in psychology, and that's as far as I went. I
Yeah,
didn't go any farther. So I need the people behind me to back me to help my patients with the emotional side for sure.
100%. And it's good to even, I work out and stuff, but I'm
Oh,
no
yeah.
personal trainer or I know some things about the physical body. I'm no chiropractor, right?
Yeah.
It's good to know that and be self aware enough to say, hey, that's not my specialty. Let me tap in with somebody else. I want to add on to your stress. And I was thinking about it as we were preparing for this. It's the way that I view it, it's very similar.
Mm-hmm.
The categories I like to say it is acute or chronic, right? Is
Okay.
this
Yeah.
showing up in episodes? It's kind of maybe a breakup or a job change, maybe you got let go, or just a life change that's just an episode.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it chronic, something that you're dealing with over time for a long time? When I think about things like, which is kind of new to society, sitting down in chairs all day, that can
Mm-hmm.
be a chronic form of stress that you have to adjust to and make changes for. Or it could be something like you're in a toxic workplace, you're in a toxic relationship, trauma.
Mm-hmm.
That's more chronic.
Yeah.
And having those differences and talking about those differences. Listen, the therapist, stress is why people come to therapy.
Right.
They're not coming because, hey, not that life's not great, but there's some stress going on
Oh,
that's
yeah.
causing not only discomfort but challenges in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing I imagine for you. People are coming because there's a certain type of stress
Yeah.
that is causing discomfort, challenges, and making life more difficult.
Yeah, there are tons of different stressors. I guess depends on
Yeah.
how it's manifesting in your body too, because you can have a ton of emotional stress and it's manifesting physically, right?
Yes.
Or we can have, like we talked about a little bit in our last video, a lot of physical stress, and then I relieve it, and then the emotional comes out, right?
Oh yes,
And
literal chills.
right,
Yeah, it's 100%. That stress manifests. It can come from a physical component and then start to show up emotionally, spiritually, all those things. And the same thing for the emotional
oh
side.
yeah,
It shows up stress. I mean, one of the ways physiologically we identify anxiety is that your heart rate starts to speed up. Maybe you get sweaty palms. Those are the physical manifestations of a mental disorder.
mm-hmm.
That's how they show up in the body.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate meeting people who know that it's connected.
Oh yeah, 100%. There's no doubt about it.
For sure.
Yeah, so relieving stress, let's talk about some ways to relieve stress. Of course, getting adjusted
Yes.
takes stress off of the spine and off of the nervous system. But you can't adjust yourself. So some ways to, really stress at home. I always recommend stretching. Take a mental break in the morning. Like have a good mindset morning is something I like to tell my patients,
like
right?
Okay.
Don't wake up and immediately start scrolling Facebook, right? Don't wake up and immediately turn on the news. Take yourself 5 minutes, make your bed, do something, and just reset for the day.
Yes, the world is going to have its demands on you, and before you attune to those, tune to yourself, right? Don't automatically go to the things that trigger a high stress response, like social media, like your body, your mind, it gets triggered by these things. And before you do, setting the tone with yourself. I like that mindset.
Yeah, mindset morning.
Okay, if you haven't trademarked it, I'm gonna.
I think I have. No.
I'll give you credit though. I'm like, man, listen, my dog, Dr. Faye, listen, she told me about mindset mornings.
Mindset morning. Take 5 minutes.
Yes.
Meditate, pray, get your mind right.
Yes. For on the therapeutic side, which definitely a lot of those. Yeah. A lot of those. I like to say the strongest people in the world, the strongest people in your life, ask for a spot. They ask for help.
Yeah.
So whether you're a lifter and you're about to do a new PR and you got some heavy weight, you would be foolish. It'd be dangerous if you don't ask someone to help. And it doesn't mean they're going to lift it for you. They're just there next to you just in case things don't go the way that you plan for it to go.
Yeah, always gotta have a spotter.
Oh yeah, good to have a spot. So getting a chiropractor, getting a physical therapist or doctor, those are the different ways you can have spots in your life. So one of the first things I like to tap into is community. Having a robust community that you talk to emotionally, intellectually. That way you're not just to yourself. So that's first thing. Invest in the community. Next, I love journaling as a tool. Getting out of your head and getting onto the paper. You think about if you've had a project or you have multiple projects going on, a lot of stress can come from just juggling all the things that you have to do. Watch what happens if you just make a to-do list. Like in the morning, you just, hey, I don't do the whole 20 things. Here's 3 to 5 things that if I did it today, I call it a great day.
Yeah.
Instead of just being in your head. And then breath work. I'm big on nervous system regulation. So finding ways to slow down your heart rate, tap into your breath is the first and most effective tool you have to managing stress and anxiety. Watch what happens, as we said earlier, when you start to feel stressed, start hyperventilating, your heart rate goes up. Take deep breaths, you tap into the parasympathetic nervous system that slows down and regulates your body. So that's what I got.
That's great. Yeah. Talking about parasympathetic, your sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight nervous system is housed in your spine.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's housed in your thoracic spine, right between your shoulder blades, right in your upper back, right through here. That's where your sympathetic nervous system is housed. So when men get stressed, because men tend to hold their stress between their shoulder blades, but everyone gets stressed.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it puts pressure on that sympathetic nervous system. So a nice adjustment, taking pressure off of that area of the spine, lets your body go from that sympathetic to parasympathetic, and it puts you into that rest and digest.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing we see is kids react so much quicker to adjustments than adults do. But a toddler will come in and get adjusted and then go home and take the longest nap of their life. And the mom's like, what in the world just happened? Like, they napped for the first time in weeks. Like, what did you do?
Yeah.
And it's just taking pressure off of that sympathetic, putting them into that parasympathetic.
And that's a major key. That's something that isn't discussed enough. The two types of, people have an idea of what your nervous system is, but it's parasympathetic, which is kind of being able to calm down. And then your sympathetic, it's your fight or flight. It activates you in stressful situations. Everybody's heard of that. But that parasympathetic of how to be calm or how to de-escalate from a stressful moment. I didn't realize it was in your spine. Hold on.
Yeah, sympathetic is housed in your spine. So having a tight back, just tight neck, shoulder area, puts pressure on that sympathetic.
Wow. Yeah.
And you're always constantly just going.
Everything's an emergency, right? Everything feels high stakes. It feels like a problem.
Can't sleep. Keep thinking. Yeah.
Oh man. See, we could really keep going. I didn't realize that.
I know. We can dive into all that on another day too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll do one on nervous system regulation.
Yes, that sounds great. Well, I think we're about good on time for the day. So
for sure.
Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll be around for some more great talks about other mental health and chiropractic health topics.
For sure. If y'all got any comments or any questions, please feel free to comment, share, ask away.
Give us some ideas to talk about. If y'all give us a bunch of things to talk about, we'll just keep on going.
We'll keep going, okay? We won't stop.
So let us know in the comments. Give us a like, a follow on Instagram, Facebook. It helps both of our pages grow, for sure. Yeah. All righty. Well, nice to talk.
For sure. Peace, y'all.
Bye.